What up, YouTube? The video I'm about to upload is hit me deeper than I expected. I'm trying to come out of it. So, yeah. This beat's called No Tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, pimp. This one's for you. I almost want to call it Hopeless Situation Part 2. Because my hopeless situation, straight up, was losing you. And now I see no tomorrow. And every day when we are together, that's how I plan for. How we gonna make money and how we gonna get more fans to get our CDs, and they were all free. And I really didn't care about building a street team. And I know it sounds crazy because every day that's all it was changing, was how to escalate a rating. Now looking back, you taught me everything and I never accepted that. You taught me how to polish the flow. You taught me how to not cuss when I freestyle though. And that's beautiful. That's something I'll always hold with me. And every day, every lady that I spit to on the daily, I remember your face because I don't want to betray thee. I don't want to fuck up like I did. That past was fucking bullshit. See how I act when you're not around? I can't even control myself now. This is part 2, Hopeless Situation. I guess it's crazy because every day I'm debating on what to be saying, and then I find out you had so much hatred for me for what I did because I wanted to keep my baby beside me. Just sucks, cause I could have thrown her away and I could have started repairing our friendship, but instead I did the stupid shit. Fucking got ridiculous. I thought I was getting a big ego and shit. You put me in check more than a couple times in a couple weeks, making sure my sentences matched up to my penances because all my living was irrelevance to what I was saying and what I was thinking, and I've no longer tried to play in the way I used to. I didn't even talk to you like I fucking used to, cause I used to be able to tell you anything. Every girl I dated, every dream. Doesn't matter if I was asleep or if I was awake, and just trying to find a way to say everything I wanted to say. And then we'd bounce each other ideas off of one another. Sitting in the booth, we'd sit there and just write, listening to a beat, me and you. Go out and get some food, come back and do it again, cause that's how we lived, day after day. That was one of the best songs. When we did the Wyoming hip-hop cypher, I wanted to get on it, but I knew I couldn't match a cat's talents. So thank you, Treasy, for not letting me do that. I know that didn't fit with the rap, but if I have no tomorrow, every artist I performed with or for, straight up, I got love for you more than you know. I got crazy quicker than I know. I got deep out of nowhere with inspirational flow. I rip my heart out of my own chest just to show myself, even when it beats, it's not the best. It's not meant for living that way. No. Not if you have to find a way for your mind to escape all the pain. And it was Pimp who taught me the pain can give you the best expression of joy. And it was Crook who taught me that every addict can recover no matter how much they employ. It was Navarre that told me if you chase a dream and you keep chasing it, you'll get anything you need. It was Treasy And it taught me I didn't suck. Even the whole time in the booth, that's all I thought to myself. I need to give up. It was Shannon and Taylor, fierce and ominous, who taught me age doesn't mean a goddamn thing. It was St. James who taught me it's okay to have alter egos and split personalities. It was Big Tone and YT showed me that, motherfucker, it doesn't matter. You gotta do your goddamn thing. It was all these other artists I got to grace the stage, got to rap and then jump off, dance around and play. It was crazy. Then my boss Lindsay gave me an opportunity, didn't know me, and then Pimp helped all the ladies love me because I didn't know shit about shit. And she took me under her wing for more than a goddamn minute. And when she finally let me loose and said, you know what, today you're going on your own because it's your fucking booth, I didn't know if I was going to be able to hold it down, to tell you the truth. I didn't think I was going to be able to throw a party. But Frank, you inspired me to. To all the cats around the world, your love song is true to me. And it has a really deep meaning. I watched a video today that made me think. Really made me think. If today was your last day, did you say everything you need? Did you tell everybody? To the girl that doesn't want me to rap about it no more. Always love you. No matter what. To my G, I hope you know who you are. I fucked up. I can't believe it. You know where I stay. I ain't just let me, know so I can throw up an alibi if you want to do something to me. For you, not for me. Like I said, I fucked up. And I know it. Enough to claim it and own myself up. To everybody who's ever told me, just keep chasing this. Amber, yeah, you. I have no words for a sentence. To that kid who saved my life, Bryce, motherfucker, everything changed for me that night. To the cats online around the world, to every mom, every little boy and girl, every dad that gave their kids a chance that I never had. Maybe it was living coast to coast, northwest to southeast, northeast to midwest is where I planted my toes. So long ago. Yeah, it was. And it's crazy because this town is like 80% dust. Not really. But around town, yeah. I mean, nobody expects that when you're ground pounding. Yeah. To all my friends that always believed in me for no matter what I was doing, trying to be a comedian, trying to sing, and then one day this hip-hop thing pretty much fell at my feet. I mean, I was always messing around, freestyling at work, and I came home and I found out Pimp got a computer and mic and was getting to work. She dropped her first CD. I believe it was like October 2013. She went to Arizona, and I started freestyling on beats that I knew she wouldn't use because I could just hear it, you know what I mean? So I freestyled over all these beats, and I showed my homie some of the things I was doing. I never planned on making a CD. Nobody wanted to hear me. And that night, he stopped by. I still can't express it enough. He literally saved my life. Because he wanted to record a song. And when he stopped by, I thought I was having a panic attack, so I told him, get in the booth, kick rocks, and go along. I'm fine. Little did I know, if that kid would have did what I asked, that would have been the end of my life. My lung collapsed. My best friend was in another state when she got the call from me, and yeah, she broke down. I can still remember the phone call now. I remember all the texts back and forth. I remember her going crazy on Facebook, asking for just a little bit more. Just a little more cash so she could make it home, in case it was my time to go. And every day, everything changed for me. Because I'm like morbidly afraid of needles. And the only way I could take an IV was playing myself on these freestyle beats that I made at home that one night when my homie showed. Once again, I didn't plan on making a CD. I recorded myself over instrumentals and threw them on my phone and rapped along like it was a CD. Wasn't shit. Shit, it sucked dick. If you've heard it, you know what I mean. Shit, it's relevant. And all I know now is I gotta thank you all for having my back through that and this and that. Through me making mental mistakes. To all those ladies who actually gave a shit about me. I'm talking from the nurses who actually told me, when you make this, send me a CD. Even if it's over my email. I don't care, you sound pretty good, because this can't be you. No, this cat's famous. When I heard that, I wanted to laugh. And that's what I had to do. Every time they brought in a needle and were ready to take blood, give me a shot, oh no. I would flip through my phone, pull out a beat, lay on my bed, roll over, start rapping along like I knew everything. Like I knew every word and I planned it all out. I didn't plan nothing. If I liked the beat by the 10-second mark, I started it over, record it, and pow. So after 12 days, not knowing if I was ever going to see outside those walls again, I decided to talk to that kid about that night. And when he came over and got me hospitalized, and 5 days later, life flighted. I talked to him, and he said he wanted me to make a CD. So I gave him a CD. And little did I know, that feeling that I got from doing that runs so deep in my gut, I don't care how much money I have to cough up. I want everybody to be able to hear the music. And it's not because I'm trying to be conceited. Well, maybe a little bit. Can't lie. But I also can't deny that free music is a gift. Music is a gift. So maybe if it's free, it'll hit you a little deeper because it came out of my pocket for you to hear and mentally see. Maybe I'm going absurd. Maybe I'm always constantly trying to look for other words. I just know 4 weeks ago I had like 8 followers. Maybe. And then out of nowhere, all these cats are like, hey, we're waiting. It's been a week. Where's your new vids? Because the old ones, I'm getting a little tired of it. I just try to give you a piece of me that I'm scared to tell my significant other. I don't have one, but when I do, I want you to be as close to me, almost, as that lady. Because she's going to know some things right off the bat that you won't know till you like a million subscriber. Maybe that's what I'll wait for. Or maybe I should wait for the 100,000 or the thousands. I don't know. I haven't really put much thought into this. To be honest, I wanted to be honest from the beginning. I didn't want to hide anything from you. I wanted you to see a hot bed on my scars. I wanted you to know that even when I really try, it feels like I can do so much more. I wanted myself to know that I lose my mind on the daily. I really do. A piece of it slips away, see. This Marfan's disease, sorry about that ding. This Marfan's disease changed my mind and corrupted everything. But then again, it saved my life. Because without it, I never would have changed my job. Yeah. Never would have. And now I think it's kind of odd that I never wanted to aspire to something more. And when I tried, I mean, everybody was like, oh, shit. This kid's what we've been waiting for. Once again, it wasn't me. It was the other half of my team. I wouldn't have wrote what I wrote without my homegirl. Us going back tic-tac, toe-to-toe. And it wasn't even like that. We weren't trying to out-rap each other. We weren't trying to out-rhyme one another. I just know that she is one of the best poets I've ever heard. I really wish she would do spoken word. She gave me something I'll never forget. It's respect for music. And I hope you can do the same. I hope you can watch these videos and maybe even explain. Because I recently had to tell somebody I saved their life. Me? Really? Wow, maybe my mind is caught in all this strife. Because I swear it was like me sitting here. I know you see how skinny I am. And I eat a lot, believe me. Don't even stop, man. It's the law fans. I hate explaining to people I can't do this and I can't do that. The one thing I can do, ironically, is rap. So maybe I'm trying to fill time. Maybe I'm trying to hit that 20-minute line. I know, it's been a long time. And I believe I stopped rapping at maybe 10 minutes. It's weird. In my brain, it's still consistent. So I don't know how you believe you. I don't like doing this, you know this. So do me a favor. If you made it this far, for real, hit that like. Even if you unlike it seconds later, I don't care. If you like any of my videos, check out that subscribe. If you have any topics on your mind, I want to know. Hopefully one day I can touch on them. Maybe even a foe. Maybe in something a little personal. And I hope to see you at one of my shows. Maybe I'll be in your city. I don't care if you're home where I am, or all the way down in Australia you're doing your nitty-gritty. I don't care if you're in Canada to Japan to anywhere in between. I don't mind. If you're in Greenland, Iceland, New Zealand, this is a feeling I never expected feeling. This gratitude. That was something else Pimp taught me. It's gratitude. Because until then, I didn't think about it. You know, it wasn't like that. And now, it's exactly like that, you know. If you're not grateful, then I can't even finish that sentence, because, you know, it would be, what are you grateful for? Personally, I'm grateful to wake every day. Stretch, take a deep breath, and then have my breath ripped away. Because I know what it's like to suffocate in air. I know how it feels when you feel like nobody's standing near you. I've been alone for a long time. Pimp did everything to calm my mind. So maybe that's where I'm going to leave it. I fucked up. Pimp, if you're watching this, I'm a piece of shit. I guess all I can do is sit here and pray and hope and ask for your forgiveness. And if I don't get it, I don't blame you. Not no more. I'm gonna be putting this on YouTube. Yeah, I debated it this whole video. But I mean, if she has a chance of seeing this, I don't even know. I don't know where it'll go. Because our friendship is something I wish I could have saved. Shit, she did more than me. She warned me for months. And I couldn't pull my head out of my ass. Not once. And if I did, it was only for a day. Her and Mr. Crook kept warning me. And I know I throw a smile on my face when I say that, but that's to hold the tears back. Yeah. I said it. I don't care if you go ahead and laugh. Because when you really bare your heart and your soul, and you give your all, it's all you got. And I guess the hardest thing for me to say is I don't want to let go. All the music we made, torn apart, dark corners, knee deep in dark water. I could go down our CD list, all three, and I'll never forget this. Hopeless Situation and Rainbow Trout hit me deeper than most people know about.